Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am YJ. YJ is a Gambian and Gambia is in West Africa. Let's share this channel. Please let's comment, let's subscribe to make sure that we grow together. Alright, so our today's topic is, do you need a computer technician to buy a computer? Alright, yes, you need a computer technician to check the computer for you, whether it is good or not. But in case there is no computer technician near you, or you don't know anybody but you want to buy a computer, please follow these steps that I am going to do with you in this video. So please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe, please. Okay, so let's move on. The first thing that you need to do is you press the Windows key first app. This is what always technical people do. Anytime they want to just go inside into the machine, you will see they will use their own commands. So at this place, what are you going to type? We are going to try to have access to system information. This can work on all the windows of the Microsoft, all the operating systems of Microsoft. What do you type here? You're going to type MSINFO32. That's what you type here. So once you type there, just press your enter key or you press your OK. So it's like you are at a center whereby all the information about the computer is all available to you. So right now, this is the machine, let's say I want to buy. If I have not seen the model of the laptop I want to buy, this is where I can come and then confirm it here. Guys, you can see that's the model. That's the model of this machine here, you can see. Alright, so the system type, whether it is 64 bits or it is 32, we can see it here. Alright, people, I hope you're following. So this is where the information about the computer is all allocated at. You can see the RAM here. The RAM size I'm using for this machine is 8 GB. Everybody, guys, I think you can see what is happening here. Alright, so from there, let me try to take you through what do you do. If, let's say, you don't have any technician there, you can do this thing by yourself, my people. So just go here, straight here, you can see hardware resources, guys. So once you see hardware resources here, it's having a place whereby you can explore. So this button here is for you to explore, for you to see what is under it, the subtitles of it. So here, I'm just going to click on this, and now the first subtitle I have there is called conflict and sharing. Yes, I will click on conflict and sharing. Here, what is the use of this place is like, here, before in earlier days of computing, computers always experience this conflict and sharing, meaning device conflict. This might be keyboard and mouse are fighting. Each of them, they are trying to use one IRQ to, link it to the CPU. Alright, so then it was like computers were lacking of sharing the IRQ. So the IRQ here, interrupt request, these are identical numbers assigned to devices in order for them to communicate to the central processing unit. Alright, we need to get that idea very well. So here, there is no conflict here, because those days you might see exclamation mark with yellow, with question mark all together, indicating that, well, there is a conflict here, or conflict is about to happen between those two devices. So those days, what do? You have to remove one device. Okay, restart the computer, then it will forget about the conflict affairs. Thank God today, computers are not even fighting. So devices are not fighting, much more of a human society. So we should stop fighting, because computers, they stop fighting. Look at it here. Everything is clean here. There is no problem here. There is nothing here. Right? So how can I know that there is a conflict here? You might see red X, that it will indicate the device conflict. Or you, on the notificational area, it might notify you, tell you device conflict. This is where you come and then check. Okay, the devices that are having conflict, you remove one. It's just like when two people are fighting, then you just separate them. After separating, then the other one, you take it home. The one remaining there will never still fight, because he doesn't have nobody to fight with. So he or she must have to calm himself down. So that is what is happening. That's how we solve those problems here. So from there, let's go to the DMA, my people. This is very important in computing today. It is just like in computing today, if your computer doesn't have this thing, you don't have optional way of or ways of processing data. Why? Because this is like a channel that run from, okay, the processor direct to the memory, which is like the RAM. Because every communication on the computer, it goes through the node bridge. So the node bridge, once the node bridge is so busy, okay, the RAM will always use the backbone to connect to what? The central processing units. So if you don't have the back way of processing data, this is what is going to happen. Your computer will be very slow to process data. Guys, I hope you're following. So that's what we call the DMA here. So your computers today, anybody buying latest computers today, make sure you check this. The DMA must be available. If you see this place empty, please, you are advised not to buy that machine because you might find it very, very, very busy. You might find it very, very slow. Okay, in terms of doing some jobs on your that machine, especially for graphic designing, for media, and so on. So it is very important that today, anytime you want to buy a computer, make sure you have this DNA channel there. Make sure you have this DNA channel on that particular machine. It's very important. Any machine you want to buy, please make sure you check for this DNA channel. Let's look at the first hardware devices. Yeah, there shouldn't be anything here, guys. This place should always be empty. Why? Because any device that is stated here, know that that device, the computer is forcing it to work. So we should not have anything stated here. I hope everybody is hearing me. So we just go. The next one we are going to is I/O. This is like input and output ports. Alright, so this place is like how to know that these particular devices are okay. You have to come and check the status. Like right now we can see them here, the direct memory access controller. You can see the motherboard resources here, all of these devices here, even the keyboard, they are all okay here if you check the status. So by looking at the computer, you're gonna say, oh, this machine, everything is okay, so I'm selling it at $200, I'm selling it at $500, I'm selling it at $1,000. This is where you have to come and check it. Guys, you can do it. It's not difficult. It's not. To check for these things, it's not. So you have to check everything till you know that, okay, everything here is okay. Look at all these devices here. They're all okay. So nothing is wrong with them. Okay, so after when you are done with here, you know that input and output devices, they are all okay. Just come to the IRQ here. IRQ is what we call interrupt request. These identical numbers I was explaining to you that they are all assigned to different devices in order for them to communicate to the central processing unit. There is no conflict there. Where we came from, that is this place, you can see there is no conflict because this place is working fine. Okay, today some of these devices you are seeing, one device can share or two devices can share one IRH. Let's share because computers are also sharing. We can share anything you have, whether it is a small money or whatsoever. Please let's share. It is very important. Computers are also sharing here. All right. So these are numbers that actually, whenever they reach at the processor always know that this ID belongs to so device. Just like our national ID cards numbers, our passports numbers. So the same thing applies here. Next one we have here is the memory. We want to see whether the RAM is okay. By looking at the RAM, you cannot tell. You cannot say that, oh, this RAM is okay, everything is fine here. You have to come here. So do you need technicians to check these things for you? Do you need to waste your money? Do you need to pay somebody to check these devices? To check this machine whether everything is okay? From today, check it by yourself. Do it by yourself. You can do it. Alright? You can do it. Maybe other technical faulty parts, like when you come, you see some of the things are not working. They said not working or is having issues, problems. That's the time you can involve the technicians. Yeah, but anyway you want to buy a new machines whatsoever, check for these things. They are very important, especially here, my people, the DMA. This channel is very important. Any computer anybody want to buy today doesn't have this, please know that you are buying a computer that doesn't have any other option, but only all the information assembled at node bridge before processed by the central processing unit. But once this is there is another option. Okay, there is optional ways of what? Processing data on that machine. If node bridge is busy, the RAM will directly have access to the CPU to process that data. Alright, so memories are here. We said the RAM, it's okay. Everything about the RAM here is fine. Alright, so the RAM is having, three sections. That is the conventional memory area where the operating system used to be hosted by the RAM, and then you have the extended memory area. This is where applications used to be, and the final one is expanded memory area. So these are all okay here as we are seeing. So guys, let's go to the components. It's also having the explore button here. We'll click on explore buttons. We have multimedia. Now at multimedia, we can see audio cortex. If you click here, you don't see nothing here. Know that you cannot hear sound from that machine. With this simply meaning there is no sound driver installed on that machine, or the sound devices are not installed on that machine. Either hardware problem or software problem. Software problem simply meaning no driver is being installed on this machine. That's what you need to understand. The audio codec is like, sometimes if you see the video quality is always very, very crazy, is poor on your machine, come and check here. If you don't meet anything here, know that that device doesn't have any video driver. So you need to understand that, meaning display drivers, because every device on this computer always have the driver. Okay, so the driver is what is between the user and then the operating system in order for you to, do your tasks on the computers. Okay, CD-ROMs. I click on the CD-ROM right now. This is my CD-ROM here. It's indicating that my CD-ROM is working fine. Sound devices are here, like I'm trying to explain to you. If you don't see any audio codecs here, know that there is no sound driver installed. But if you come here also, you meet everything is clean, meaning is so empty like this, know that there is no sound driver installed on that machine. I hope everybody is hearing me, but looking at mine is like it's okay. That's the reason why I can hear sound and I can record sound on this computer, because the computer is having the sound drivers. So let's go to display, guys. So display also, we have it here. It's indicating to us every aspect of the display unit of this computer. So which is telling me that yes, there is what? The driver for the display units on this computer. So let's take note of that. That's the reason why you are receiving good quality of display from YGE. Alright, we have the infrared here, which is NT because I didn't have any device for that. We have input here. If I want to confirm whether the keyboard is okay or not, yeah, the keyboard is okay. So how, can I know that the keyboard is okay? By coming here, click on keyboard, it will bring it to you. All right, you will know the number of the keys that are on this keyboard. All right, people. So the keyboard is working fine and it's having a driver. So that's simply meaning this keyboard is working fine. Pointing devices like mouse, yeah, is also here. It will tell you whether it is okay or not. You can see my mouse is okay. Everything is working fine here. So we have the modern and then others that are all available here. We have the network here. This is the network where you can check for the adapters protocols. We have the ports here. These are serial ports that you can see. All right, this is serial ports. You can see they are all working fine here. We have the parallel ports, guys. Parallel ports. I don't have no parallel port on this machine. That's the reason why you see it empty like this. Okay. Next one is storage devices. Yes, storage devices here. Example, I want to check for my drives. I will click on drives. So right now, this is the drive that I'm using here. All right, the free space on my drive is given, and then the actual size is given here. And then you have the disks here. This is the, these are the disks that I'm using here. All right, so right now it's showing you the sectors of it, the space of it. It's giving you the summary rundown of everything about my disks. SCSI here, yes, there is a SCSI driver installed on my machine, so it's having SCSI capability. IDE, yes, I am having IDE also capability on my machines. So guys, we also have others here like printing. Yeah, any printer I install on this machine, you can see it. I install some printers, which is possible for me to print. Problem devices, you can see everything is clean here, meaning I don't have no problem concerning about using this computer. I have the next one called the USB here. Guys, you can see USB devices are all working because the drivers for them are installed and they are all functioning well. So this is what you need to check, my people, concerning about if you want to buy that machine. So if you want to buy the computer, this is what you do. Okay, after buying the machine, what can you do? You can save the file, you can save this information. to anywhere. In case you lost this computer, you can actually give the information to the police for them to help you to find that particular lot of the missing machines. How do you save? You just click on here, then click on save, or if you want to export it to a device like a flash drive, you can do that. You just click on save, and it's going to open to you. You choose desktop here, you put the file name there, and then click on save. So the information is saving, it's going to save to your desktop. So this is all what you do, guys, at level 1 of checking your computer. So please, you don't need technicians. If you follow this video, you watch it up to the end, you don't need technicians to do this job for you. So this is YJ. YJ is here for us to share knowledge. YJ is here for better learning purpose, and then we make sure that we share ideas too. So very soon adventures are going to be happening, because we are not only going to be in the classrooms, trying to get this training. You will follow YJ visiting so many places, historical centers and so on in Gambia here. But please don't forget, let's make sure that we subscribe, please. I want to see the subscribers, please, the number of at least people subscribing, we want to see it getting high, my people. The number of people subscribing this video, after watching it, make sure that the number of subscribers is like getting high. Now people, let's do that. Let's subscribe, please. Let's do that before video 2 is coming out for checking the system before buying. Thank you so much, my people. Love you all. Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for supporting YJ. Thank you so much for those of you encouraging me to open this channel for the main purpose of what? Educational purpose, sharing ideas, better knowledge, and better learning too. So let's work together and make it happen.